Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about the performance of Memphis Depay and what he has done with the Netherlands and what does that mean for FC Barcelona. And then later in the video, we're also going to be talking about the match that Barcelona has played, which was considered as a friendly match. Many players did appear in this game, with players like Balde, Ricky Puig, Pedri, Felipe Coutinho, Luke de Jong. And then later in the video, we are going to be talking about the latest on Sergino Dest. But first, I do want to give a special thanks towards the OneFootball app for sponsoring this video. The OneFootball app is considered as the best football app you could find in the App Store when it comes to looking at the latest player stats or team stats, or if you do want to follow a specific team and what's currently going on in the transfer world, the OneFootball app will be there to inform you immediately and live. And one of the best new features that the OneFootball app does carry now, the OneFootball app will give out La Liga highlights in the UK. It's going to be a very important feature for many of the people that's in the UK. If you guys do want to watch any highlights regarding FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, the OneFootball app will have that in store available on your phone. The only thing that you do have to do is go into the link that's in the description box. You would be able to download it, and then from there you would be able to follow your desired teams or players, and especially watch the new highlights within La Liga. But now let's get back into the video. Let's talk about Memphis Depay. And the reason why I want to talk about this player is because of this. I do want to give some appreciation towards this player to inform everyone here just how great Memphis Depay has been in this year, and especially within these past 4 months. Because yesterday, the Netherlands did win 6-1 against Turkey for the World Cup qualifiers. It was a game where there was a lot of tension. It was a game where Netherlands had to win because they are trying to reach a goal, which is to go to the World Cup. So they really needed to deliver on that day. And the star of that night, it was Memphis Depay. Memphis in this game has scored a total of 3 goals and provided 1 assist. He has shown that he can be very creative. He has shown that he can be very lethal. He has been very involved within the gameplay of the Netherlands, and his timing on everything in terms of the passing, the shooting, the runs, it was all 100% perfect. And you look at the goals and the assist that he has made against Turkey, this shows an example on just how great his technique actually is. The type of technique that Memphis brings on the field is exactly what Barcelona has been needing for the past 5 years. The last time we have seen someone so technical in that front line of Barcelona was someone like Luis Suarez back in 2016 and 2017. We haven't had this in a very long time, and so this is a big deal. Memphis Depay has shown that he can do wonders for both the international team and for his club. And so with the hat-trick of Memphis, this has taken him leveled with the legendary Johan Cruyff with a total of 33 goals for the Netherlands. And also with these 3 goals, it has been said that Memphis's performance this year of 2021 as a whole, he has played a total of 38 games, scored a total of 28 goals, and provided 14 assists. He has been involved in more goals than he has played, and that is extremely wonderful to see. Memphis Depay is truly entering the peak of his career, and I really want us to pay attention towards just where Memphis was playing in this game against Turkey, because if you were to look at that lineup, you can see that Memphis was playing as a striker, and he was covering those spaces of where a striker should be at. If you look at the heat map here, you could see that the majority of his involvement was right outside the box and inside the box within the center. And what this is basically telling us, right, is that if Memphis were to play at Barcelona, this is exactly where Memphis should be playing. He could and should play as the number 9 under Ronald Koeman. There were some discussions about Memphis either playing as a left winger or as a striker, and I have always pushed the agenda of Memphis starting as the number 9 with having Ansu Fati on the left. It could greatly work. And you even look at that 3rd goal that he has scored against Turkey, he was working within the center. That is the type of player Barcelona do need, is someone who can look for those goals inside the box and create goals outside and inside the box. And you know what's the best thing from all of this? Out of everything that we have discussed about, right, it has nothing to do with the goals and the assists and his performances. The best thing from all of this is that Barcelona brought in this player for free. They have paid not a single dime towards Lyon for this player, and you look at what this player is becoming ever since he has made that transfer to Barcelona. As a matter of fact, with these type of performances that he is putting out, he is really putting himself in the conversation to be one of the best players in the world, and maybe, right, just maybe enter within the top 10 list for the Ballon d'Oro. Because the way that he is saving our current club, Barcelona, by scoring the goals and the assists and being the light to his international team, the Netherlands, this is what makes a quality player, is that when you can perform for both your international team and your club, you will be in those conversations. And so I cannot wait until we see a front 3 of Ansu on the left, Memphis as the number 9, and Dembele on the right. Again, it is a front 3 that we want to see under Koeman, and we know that it could work. So now I do want to move on towards the next topic of today, and that is going to to be about Barcelona playing a match earlier today during their training session. Now, again, this was not a competitive match. I do not even think it was a friendly match. It was just something that Barcelona really did need. One of the biggest reasons on why Barcelona played against a 4th division club, it is because they need the match rhythm. They know that they're not going to be playing against Sevilla in this weekend in order to prepare for the game against Bayern Munich. These players do need minutes, and that is going to be very important because our next game, it is going to be against Bayern Munich, a team that will be having a match before they play against Barcelona, which will be against Leipzig. So Barcelona do need to do their own part, and that is why they have invited a 4th division club during their training session. And Barcelona did play in a 4-3-3 formation. Ter Stegen was in goal. The right back was Mingueza, Comas, and Umtiti were the center back duo. Alejandro Balde was the left back. Ricky Puig, Pedri, and Sergio Roberto were in the midfield, and then the front three was Collado, Luke de Jong, and Felipe Coutinho. And in this game, Barcelona has won 2-1 with a goal coming from Pedri and Felipe Coutinho. And it has also been said, according to Tony Juan Marti, Felipe Coutinho was labeled as the best player in today's training match against AE Prat. Felipe Coutinho did leave the game with a very positive feeling, and he has played a total of 60 minutes. So there has been a lot of talk, right, around the name of Felipe Coutinho, because ever since we have heard that he will be returning to the scenes in the Camp Nou, in the training sessions, this is the reason why we are talking about Coutinho, because he was expected to leave in this summer. Many were so confident that Coutinho will no longer be a Barcelona player moving forward. So when it comes to this player, right, Coutinho has always shown to be a player that never fit within the system of FC Barcelona, and it does have to do with a multitude of things, right? Maybe they have placed Coutinho in the wrong position. Maybe the role that he was given within the midfield did not work. Now look, in the last season, we never really got to see how Koeman was going to use Coutinho within that 4-2-3-1 formation or a 4-3-3 formation. Maybe if Felipe Coutinho never got injured, maybe we would have said something completely different regarding Coutinho and his form with Barcelona. Maybe he could have performed, but now we are here, right? Now we are in this current season. Coutinho is going to be getting his second chance under Koeman, and the biggest question is going to be this: how is Koeman going to be using Coutinho? Because if there was one thing that we need to know is that Koeman does want to use this player. He does count on this player, because it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Ronald Koeman intended to give minutes towards Coutinho, but because that game between Barcelona and Sevilla has been postponed, everything does indicate that his return on the pitch will come against Bayern Munich. And this is really telling us a lot, right? Because the fact that you, right, Koeman, wants to play Felipe Coutinho in a game against Bayern Munich, meaning that you're not going to be giving him any slow transition into the match rhythm or giving him time to settle within a match and putting him straight to the fire, this is telling us that Koeman does want to use Coutinho greatly, regardless whether Coutinho has just came back from injury. And could Coutinho actually deliver for FC Barcelona? It's really going to be depending on his position and his role. But I do believe that if Coutinho is used correctly and he actually delivers, then by all means Coutinho should be starting within FC Barcelona. Now look, if Barcelona, right, let's say Barcelona actually dominates every game moving forward for the next 4 to 5 months, we see that this is a Barcelona that can create a team that dominates the ball with Coutinho starting in that starting 11. That Coutinho should be starting under Ronald Koeman's Barcelona, and we would have no problem on Barcelona paying that extra fee towards Liverpool, because if Barcelona as a whole can perform as a collective with Coutinho, then by all means go for it, move forward with Coutinho. So hopefully he does deliver and he does give the results that we do expect from him. And now lastly, I do want to talk about Sergino Dest. We do have some very unfortunate news regarding this player. It's very frustrating because in the previous video I was talking about how Sergino Dest has encountered a injury. We do not know what was specifically his injury and how long he's going to be out for, but now we do have some brand new details regarding this player, and it is official coming from Barcelona themselves that Dest has sprained his right ankle, and the evolution of his recovery will mark his return. Cat Radio has also explained how Dest will miss Barcelona's next match in the Champions League, which will be against Bayern Munich. Now again, it's very frustrating because we have just sold a player like Emerson Royal, and now we are seeing this decision actually backfire against us. This could have been a great time to actually use a player like Emerson within the right back position, but because Dest is going to be out, what's next? What are we going to do? What is the next game plan? We have heard reports about Ronald Koeman wanting to use a 3-5-2 formation. Again, those are just rumors, but if that were to be true, now that Dest is not going to be available, then what is going to be our formation? Are we going to go back into a 4-3-3? And if that's going to be the case, what's going to be our backline? Is it going to be Jordi Alba, Piqué, Lenglet, and Sergio Roberto within that backline, right? The Fantastic Four? We don't know, but there is so much that Ronald Koeman is going to have to think regarding his starting 11 and the type of formation we are going to be using against Bayern Munich. This is a real loss, and the only answer that I could think of on who could be in that right back position, it could be a player like Mingueza. Mingueza has shown that he is capable to be a great defensive right back for FC Barcelona. So again, we're going to have to wait and see what Koeman is going to do and who he does prefer within that position. But thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.